Another really interesting feature of this program is that you have 0 days off for the first month. 0 days off every day for the next 30 days. You're going to be working in some capacity. You'll have a few in month 2. You'll also have a couple of days off in month 3 and beyond. But for the first 30 days, just as you're getting your business off the ground, the very most important thing that you can do for yourself is to commit to a habit of consistency and to show up every day. The automation companies that I've consulted with that do this and show up every day and put in at least a minimum amount of effort tend to go 5, 10, 20 times further than the ones that don't, and the ones that take sort of a more lackadaisical attitude, the ones that say, oh, well, I'm just going to cram and do a bunch of work on Friday night, and then, Saturday and Sunday I'm going to goof off or something like that. The reality is, if you're not willing to put in between 1 to 2 hours of focused work every day for the next 30 days in any business model, not just this one, you're probably not going to make it. And I'm not saying this to discourage you. I'm just saying this to be realistic. When your business gets mature, when you have product market fit, you have like a solid acquisition system, you have people that are working under you or for you. Obviously, you can take days off. I do it all the time. But when you're at that beginning stage, before you even amass the skill set that you need, before you understand some of the business fundamentals in automation or otherwise, you can't take days off in order if you would like to grow as quickly as I am putting this out in front of you. So 0 days off. By the end of the first month, I anticipate you'll be able to do everything for the day in about 1.5 hours. And those 1.5 hours are going to end up being the most high ROI 1.5 hours of your day, hell, probably of most people's whole week. Outside of that 1.5 hours, you're free to do obviously whatever the hell else you want with your time. This program is for you. Now, I mentioned this because of momentum. A single day off may seem really inconsequential. If you just, are going under a lot of stress, or you have just a bunch of bullshit in your life, and you think, maybe I'll just take today off and I'll kind of catch up the next day. This may seem inconsequential to you. Maybe like, well, it's really not that big of a deal. But what I've found in consulting with over 500 automation businesses, and really, this is just like a human thing in general, not an automation thing. 1 day off quickly turns into 2, and 2 turns into 5, and 5 turns into a week, and 2 weeks, and a month, and 2 months. And before you know it, you have a business that's not just that's not only incapable of getting off the ground, but that's actively costing you something. It's like a liability. Not to mention the guilt tends to pile on, the lack of productivity tends to pile on. You basically have 2 options. You grow infinitely or you sink infinitely. And I'm encouraging you to choose the first option. Now, I'm not a motivational guru. I think it's pretty obvious in my content. I mean, I don't really talk or try and prescribe things to you. But yes, if you want to build a business and you're unwilling to offer at least an hour or 2 of your time today, every day for at least a month, it's probably not going to get off the ground. And you may want to reconsider sort of what you're willing to put forward in order to make this business happen. Once you get your first customer, make a little bit of money, this will just happen naturally. Like before I made my first dollar, it was pretty tough to keep going. But the second that I made my first few bucks on the internet, especially when I signed my first like $5,000, $10,000 deal, I just woke up every morning being like, holy shit, this is awesome. How the hell do I keep doing this? And I think that that's really just the line that you need to cross before you can move away from this sort of everyday, I need to do something mentality. By the end of the month, you'll be shocked by how far you come. I guarantee it. You'll have more reps and hours and time and energy and skills built in just the first month than people will do in an entire year. So as long as you're consistent, you'll get there, no problem.